Starts now.
It was a crash that captured Central Iowa's attention. A family minivan struck by a speeding pickup in Ankeny. 2 innocent children killed. Their mother left comatose.
Now, for the first time since that accident 2 years ago, that mother and her husband, Troy and Heather DeJody, are speaking out.
And they're talking only to News Channel 8's Amanda Lewis. Amanda?
Well, Kevin and Cynthia, today was supposed to be the day that Troy and Heather were able to face in court the man who hit and killed their children. But last month, Kevin DeLasta asked for and was granted another delay. Tonight, the DeJodys talk about their frustration and how their lives have changed.
I was on the other side of the hallway, down on the right side.
Heather DeJody has 100 little milestones behind her. She says in large part thanks to On With Life in Ankeny, she can eat, walk, and even drive. Things her husband was told she may not ever be able to do. For 4 weeks after the May 2009 accident, Troy had one big question for the doctors.
Is she ever going to wake up? And he said, if she's asleep in 90 days, I wouldn't worry about it. If she's asleep in a year, then we'll start to worry about whether. And she walked on the 90th day here at On With Life.
Troy and Heather say her recovery has been remarkable. She spent 4 months at On With Life. She's gone from not speaking, moving, or remembering anything through countless hours of therapy to getting her driver's license back last year. She says she still has trouble with simple tasks like unloading the dishwasher.
I'm always getting better, but you know, it's a lot of work.
Heather was taking 5-year-old Carson to karate class on May 6th, 2010. She had her 5-month-old daughter Claire in the car and her 3-year-old son Chase. A pickup driven by 46-year-old Kevin DeLasta came out of nowhere.
He was going over 50 miles per hour when he hit me. I was perfectly stopped.
Police say DeLasta was speeding when he ran a stop sign and broadsided the DeJodys. The impact to the minivan spun it around. Paramedics resuscitated Carson and Claire at the scene. Air and ground ambulances took the 4 of them to 2 different hospitals. Troy got a phone call, one now he talks about in presentations he gives to hospital staff.
I got a call, and what I vaguely remember is she said, my name is something, I'm the house nurse at Mercy. Are you driving? I would tell you that there is nothing good that comes after those words.
Carson died that night. Claire about 18 hours later. Chase suffered minor injuries, and after a week he was able to go home. He's now 5.5, and Troy and Heather say he's doing fine. They brought along a framed picture of Carson and Claire.
One of the things that's special about that picture and a lot of the pictures is Heather took them.
The memory touches a soft spot.
Okay.
That's okay. No, we brought it for a reason.
Heather and Troy say they're slowly evolving to a new normal, but the pain and loss still return at unexpected moments.
The other day I was cleaning out our drawer and I found a card that my son Carson, he recorded his voice in Dad's birthday card. So I got to hear his voice yet again.
And that's probably the... Wanna stop? That's a really big example, but for me, I can walk down the Star Wars aisle at Walmart and it'll do it to me.
Carson was his Jedi Knight. A huge fan of the series, he often pretended to defend his baby sister from the family dog. They are pictures that will likely be shown at trial, when a judge or jury decides if Kevin DeLasta, the driver who hit the DeJodys, committed a crime. The trial was scheduled to start last May. It's been rescheduled 4 times for various reasons. The newest date is July of this year. The delays are frustrating for Troy and Heather.
It's very difficult to balance the emotion of wanting to see it done right so there's no issues down the road and wanting to be done.
They say DeLasta has not tried to contact them, even just to say he's sorry for what happened.
To be honest, not that we have any interest in talking. I mean, it's one of those things right now, we just need it over. And it's hard for me to fathom an explanation that would make me feel better.
Is there anything that you feel like you need to hear from him?
No.
Troy and Heather said they wanted to talk now because the outpouring of support has been so tremendous. that they thought people would like to know how they are doing. They say their story has a happier ending than people might have thought at the time of the accident. They're keeping Carson and Claire in their hearts, and they love their little boy Chase. He's happy and healthy and handling the accident very well. He and his mom spent a lot of time doing things that families normally do, like preschool and playing on the swing set in the backyard. And Heather is helping to plan a fundraiser for On With Life coming up this June.
So she's trying to stay busy. And Amanda, I understand there's another part to this story.
Absolutely, that's right. An amazing story of sacrifice, 2 babies, and a link between them you will not believe. We'll have the exclusive tonight at 10.
All right, we'll watch for that. Thank you, Amanda.
You bet.
Well, as Amanda mentioned, Kevin DeLasta's trial has been delayed 4 times. Court records show part of his defense will claim diminished responsibility. He had surgery last month to treat epilepsy. His new trial date, July 16th.
And we are getting new information in a couple of stories we broke overnight.